Welcome to Woodbee House and Garden. Today is May 7th, 2025 in our Zone 9A garden. Hi Birdie, I'm Cindy, and join me for our walk around, our third annual walk around the garden. So our saga with the magnolias continues. I planted 10 magnolias to begin with, and out of the Sweet Bay magnolias, only 3 have survived. But I've had luck with the Anne magnolias and the Alexandrina magnolias, which has been really a relief. We have new mailboxes, which is super exciting. And then for other new things to the front yard, I've added 3 clusters of, it's a combo. There is a Thunderhead Japanese black pine. There is Tiger Eye sumac, and this is golden thread leaf false cypress. And here in front is a weeping blue atlas cedar. We have blue carpet junipers, and then cotoneaster that's transplanted from the backyard. The Oklahoma redbuds, they're in their second year and they're looking all right now. They're filling in, growing in. And then for the crepe myrtles, we have the Tuscadora and the Hopis, and they also seem to be doing pretty well. I got a 3-pack of Linwood Gold forsythias from Costco. So one of them is here, and then I have 2 more of them in the backyard. And here's another good example of the Alexandrina and the Anne magnolias. They look like they're doing really nicely. So here in the backyard, oh, Birdie, don't get lost now. Follow me. Follow me. There you go. I have to maneuver with this guy. Let me help him find me again. Here we have 3 pearl bush plants. Let me help this guy track me again. Come on, follow me, Birdie. You got lost. There we go. We are, this is all new territory for me doing this with the drone. This is already my second drone because I crashed the first one so badly I had to get a replacement. So, but we'll see. I love it. It's a new vantage point to the garden. We just passed my mulch pile that I've now depleted. And now we are looking at the Katsura Circle. This year I've been battling the horsetail. I've been mowing it down, just trying to keep it clean. And I also have my second attempt at the lupins. Last year I planted 400 seeds, out of which only 3 survived. So that's a new attempt there. We'll see how well that goes. And here at the driveway, we widened it from 12 feet to 14 feet. I did a test drive with the car, and it was really obvious that with all the elevation changes and wobbliness, we needed a little bit more room here to be able to maneuver the car around. So even though we're not going to do the driveway for a long time, it's just really nice to know where it will be so that I can start doing my planting. And that's the fun part, isn't it? Here in the guest house privacy screen, we have Inkberry Strongbox. We have Kelsey Dogwoods, Henry Garnet Sweet Spire, 3 Japanese maple bihus. That's a strawberry sherbet rhododendron. Then we have a bunch of camellias. We have 3 camellia buttermints, 1 satsuma, and 1 margie. And this was a Stilby multi-pack from Costco here. And then there are ostrich ferns, and then 3 paper bushes, Edgeworthia chrysanthas dotted in here that should have really pretty white flowers in the winter. The dappled willows that I planted, they're doing great. It's really cool to see them. They are filling in, which is truly a surprise. In this area here, this is a weeping not a Cascades Weeping Black Gum. That should have really pretty fall color. I added that there because one of the Sweet Bay Magnolias, one of the Moonglow Magnolias had died. And right here we have another one of the Forsythias and 3 dwarf arbutus marina trees, the strawberry trees. And then I relocated the Rising Sun redbud there because it was in a shady spot that was probably not getting enough sun. Up here, I put in the stepping stones. I moved them from the front yard to here. So it's a nice little path access to the house. And there we have the transplanted April Snow Camellia, Bobo hydrangeas, dwarf marina, nandinas, a Pieris cavatine, a bunch of sedums, and then there's also 3 spider's web fatsias. Those are always so pretty. They looked a little rough last year, but I think that they're starting to flush in nicely this year. Here, all I've done is just mowed the lawn to make it look a little bit more respectable, but this area will probably stay in this state for quite the while. I discovered a Solomon seal tucked in that corner. That's a plant type, the Polygonatums, that I had never heard of before until this year, and they sound like a really cool plant variety. Ooh, there must be some birds nesting in there. They're chirping like crazy. Ahead of you is the laurel hedge. I propagated from cuttings little laurel plants that I'm now trying to grow into the hedge on this side. So we'll see. I had to put up the deer netting and everything to really try to get it to flush out. So I'm hopeful for this. Oops, I have to get my birdie back. Come on, birdie. Come a little bit closer to me. There you go. It's following me. Come on. Let's keep going. You're doing a great job, birdie. All right. So now we are walking back towards the front of the house. I forgot to mention, I had added a Chinese pistache tree in that corner. It has really pretty fall color. And then here, just ahead of me, I added an autumn gold ginkgo right here, this thing. And it has really awesome bright yellow leaves in the fall. We had one in the condo where we used to live in the parking lot. So now here we are near our parking lot, near our driveway, where we also have one. So I'm gonna pop the drone up a little bit higher. We're entering the tennis court, and this is the site of my first bad crash with the drone. So I am gonna walk carefully and steadily and try to keep the drone with me. And now we're gonna maneuver into the backyard. So come on, droney. Come on, birdie. Let's go. We're gonna go this way. So in the tennis court, we still don't really have any plans for it other than we will possibly one day make it maybe a pickleball court. Ooh, go higher. Go higher. I don't want you to get stuck. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna see if it'll go over the tennis court. You did it. All right, now come back to me. All right, I'm gonna have it follow me down here. Come on. There you go. Whew. That was nerve-wracking, but I think it worked. You're going the wrong way, mister. I want you behind me. Come on. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna take you on a slightly different path than in the previous years, to take a little bit of a closer look at this south privacy screen. This is where I had transplanted those 9 mature rhodies, and they are all doing really well. And then I added some burning bush euonymus suckers from another part of the yard, and I put them in here. That's going to be our second line of defense to make this area really work. And then I've just cut back the ground cover here a little bit. This is some pretty aggressive ground cover. It's pretty, but it seems to grow, so I'm just trying to manage it through mowing it. And now we're going to try to do the walk through the woodland garden. And this is, as you know, the area where we are keeping it as natural as we can. The only thing I've done this year now is cut back some branches so that the drone would hopefully have a better time following me. But we have to really give it a slow walk so that we don't hopefully hit any branches or trees. Let's see. Birdie, come on. You can follow me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Come on. You're doing it. Great job, sweetie. Oops, you lost me. You lost me, Droney. I'm right here. Keep following me. Oops. Woo, so close. All right, if we can just make it through this area, I think we're in the clear. Woo. That was pretty dicey, but we did it. All right. Good job, Birdie. You did it. The AI is amazing, but I'm sure in the years to come when I do this video, we'll have an even easier time. But this is my first time operating a drone this year, and I am actually truly quite impressed with how well it is working. But here, last year, Ben had cut down all those trees, so the area was just really transformed. The only thing that's really happened here this year is that ground covers have just taken over. So I showed you the ground covers near the rhododendrons, and then over on this area, there's, well, the stinging nettle, it's making a massive comeback, but then also this really aggressive, weedy ground cover. It's fine for now, but then once I want to start planting things here, it'll be probably a big pain to get rid of. Ahead of you is the golden weeping willow. This is my second attempt. This one I grew from a hardwood cutting, and it looks like it's doing great. So I'm hopeful that this one will now keep. And then on this side, we have planted 9 Pacific madronas, and I am really hopeful that at least a few of them would survive, because they are a pretty great native plant with really pretty bark. So just hopeful that they will have a chance to thrive here. And now we're going to enter the orchard. Let's see where my birdie friend is going to go. Come on. You got to follow me. I don't know where he's going. Let's give her... Oh, I don't know why he's a he. Maybe he's a she. Who knows? Here's the orchard. I expanded the bed, the screening bed for the orchard. Multi-stem birches, and then I've tried some Sweet William and yarrow flowers from seeds, and I realized I am not a flower person. I think that for me, I much prefer the foliage of shrubs and trees, so that may have been I tried it once, and that's it. So then here in the orchard, we added 3 blueberry trees and 3 blackberry bushes and 3 raspberry bushes. The raspberries, one of them died, so, that's a shame. And in the orchard, we now have filled out the orchard, so we have a total of 21 fruit trees, which is really, really great. And our first raised bed, we have some dill, basil, cilantro, and poblano peppers in there. So that will be really fun to see how they grow. And I ordered some bare root strawberries that haven't arrived yet, but that's also going in there. This is another new bed that's beginning. There's a couple of rhododendrons that I've grown from cuttings from our own yard. So that's pretty exciting. And then in here, I have the beginnings of my vision for our very own Breshingham Gardens. I just love the windy paths and like big, wide, lush borders that they have at that garden. So I'm really hoping to achieve something similar here in our own home. And At the south edge of the guest house now, I've added a 3 notches crepe myrtles. When I was visiting my sister in Oregon, we saw these mature specimens that just had fantastic fall color and really pretty bark. So I'm hoping to achieve something similar here behind the guest house. And now we're entering the big lawn area. And I've played with the size of it now for the last couple of years. The first year I mowed it down to be as big as possible. Last year I kept it smaller. This is somewhere in between. Just trying to figure out what's the right ratio of lawn to borders. And next to the guest house, the addition is some evergreen huckleberries and a nicer irrigation system. All right, now I'm gonna walk carefully underneath this maple tree. This maple tree is the location of my second and last fatal drone crash. So let's see. Come on, birdie. You're doing a great job. I figure if I'm nice to it, it might fly better. I had planted a Shadiva Gold Japanese maple over there. It perished. So I don't know if you had a fungus or something. The other 2 maples near it were just fine. And here, the area's just been mowed down. We're now going to maneuver to the patio area. And we did not make any progress on the kids' deck this year, even though that had been a possible project for the year. But Ben did finish more of the soffit work, which is pretty awesome. So let's see, birdie, come on, keep following me. You can do it. Good job. Yep, keep following me. There you go. All right. It's doing a great job of keeping up. Here in the patio, I planted some Firelight Tidbit hydrangeas, and they all got trampled. So I don't think we have them anymore. The deer did a number on this Zakasuki. It looked amazing just a little while ago. And here we have some new, the Kebony decking, that's now finally in, which is pretty cool. We have a Japanese Spirex fountain tree, some alpine thrift transplanted from the front yard, variegated pittosporum, some various sedums, a peony that I discovered from the previous owners, a royal smoke bush. I'm gonna pull this guy around to the front so you can also see what's kind of happening in this vicinity. We have right here a Christmas cheer rhododendron, some Wheeler's dwarf pittosporum, Elijah blue fescue, a Winecraft black smoke bush, a sapphire nymph cedar, and Bayou Bliss Distillium. And then right here, kind of in this area behind me, we have the beginnings of my Pete Odolph inspired meadow. We'll see how it goes. It has all sorts of things. It has lavenders and sages. And right here in front of you, there used to be a rhododendron right here. I moved it there closer to the guest house. Here we have Legend of the Fall Fothergillas, self-propagated azaleas, a Fukuzumi pine, and another Atlas blue cedar over there. And straight in front of you is a avalanche birch with some lingonberries in front. We have Silver Mount Artemisia and Silver Night Kaluna, Mugo pine, Limelight prime hydrangeas. These are some dogwoods. We have more of the Limelight hydrangeas there. There's five more of them tucked in there. It's my first time doing the hydrangeas. I have some bobos right next to the house as well. We'll see how it ends up going because it's apparently deer love them. Whoops. Come back. Follow me. There we go. The deer love them. I hope to also love them. All right. I need to now land the drone for a second because it says it needs to go home. But I am going to try to land it, and then I will continue my narration. So in this year, what a whirlwind tour! It has been a great great year. We've once again planted so many things, and I think over 400. Truly a miracle. And we are so looking forward to what happens next year, and what great fun adventures we will have. This year, we also have the addition of a dog. Zelda dog has joined us. So lots of new plants, new dog. We're excited for the future. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, bye-bye.